Hi, welcome to my channel. My name is Mary, and I wanted to come on here and record and then show you a video of the things I um, have. I went to my library. Um, just I go in the front entry. They have a little bookstore where they sell the books and things like that. So I went through some of the things, and mainly I went there to see if they had any magazines. And their magazines were 50 cents a piece. I'll come back to this. So I think I got one, two, three, four. So $3 or six. What am I talking about? Four. Um, Six magazines. So $3 there. And yeah, you can see there's a little sticker. 50 cents each. I'm not in Iowa, but these are books that said Iowa, and I thought, okay, these are the only ones that I seen that I wanted to get. They didn't have a lot. But anyway, I did get this Food and Wine. Now, I'm not going to do a flip through now, but I mean, I'll just kind of do a, like, it's got some cool images and the colors in here. Um, so I did, like I said, I did get this book because there's another cool image. So I got this Food and Wine, and then they had this one, Wine Enthusiast, the California issue. Wine and a burger and fries. No, I don't drink wine. Um, I don't I don't drink anymore. I used to. When I was young, of course, I went out and, as young people do, and drink, and then I drank wine, but I don't drink alcohol or wine or um, anymore. But it has some beautiful images in it compared to some other magazines. Like right here, you take right off across there and down, and then you could cover that picture here. But I kind of flipped through it, and people use the wine bottles in their blue booking and things like that. And so there's a burger. That's a good burger to cut out. So I got those two. And then, like I said, there was, what is it, four of these are Iowa. So somebody that lived in Iowa um, donated these to the library. So I really didn't look through them. Oh, look, a nice little barn for fall, Christmas. So some nice images in here. And words. Don't forget to use words. When love comes in a can of olives. So some nice pictures in there. So I just grabbed these. I'll go through and I'll find some images, cut them out, use them, and like I said, I don't know, maybe I'll do, oh, look at the bird right there. You can fussy cut that out and put it in a picture. Surreal collage, or just little images. You can put her up here. She's small enough, you fussy cut her out and actually take this and then put her like she's walking. And you can put some other things in the background for a surreal thing. Oh, a little baby pig. So, like I said, so I did pick these up. Like I said, maybe I will farm some different things. This would be another good Oh, look at there. That folds out. Look at there. That's a nice image that you could, and I have some paper that this would fit on, and you could hang it up and you could make this into a surreal collage. I'll have to think about that one. That's nice. That's a nice picture. Anyway, so I got those magazines. I really didn't see anything that I really wanted except for I went for the magazines. Then I looked out in the area where they have books. I wasn't there very long. I can't do all that looking, so I just kind of looked around some of the stuff. I didn't see anything. Now on their art desk, now this was $3. I did go ahead and get it. Charts for color knitting. I'd like to knit. But I also got it because we could use these people in imaging. Look at this. We could use that. That right there could be a tag. Just cut the edges and then collage it. So that's what, when I looked at it, I thought, oh my gosh, look at there. Those are just going to be some really nice things to cut out for collaging. And you could color this and fussy cut these ones out. So I did pick this one up. And I might read some of it and see what it says. But like I said, so I did get those magazines and that book, and then I seen these two. And these two are you can see how big they are. They're nice and big, thin, and it says they're $2 a piece. Jumbo Fairy Tales. But look at all those pictures that you can cut out. I seen her, you can fussy cut her. This little mouse over here, the little moth and the other bugs, the kid up here, and yes, of course, you're going to have to choose because it's double-sided. So the hand, the soldier, you got the ballerina, and or you can even just use the book and collage over top of the book, but I got it because I want to cut out the images. Like here's one. The big fish, and like I said, so that's what this is. And then I seen this, and I had an idea for that. But the thing is, you got to choose. Either you take this or you take this. Unless you can copy it if you're using it for your own personal journal, which I'm not selling it, so I could copy these. And because I'm going to use them in my own book, I have no plan on selling them. And I guess if I wanted to share, I could always check the copyright, and I could also give it away, I guess. And then the horse and the donkey. But I can also read these to my grandkids. But they got lots of images on the outside also. I have another book about with mice, and I have some stamps. So that's another something that I will do one day. Sorry about that. And then this one is also Jumbo Fairy Tales. Like I said, $2. And then it's got this little girl right here on the front. You could cut her out and put her where she's on the side, but like she's looking behind, or a flower or something's in front of her. And then you got a duck and a bear and some mice. And then some beautiful backgrounds that you could use. Surreal, collage, or like I said, you could, there's this one here, the girl, and you see the wolf in the back, so Little Red Riding Hood story, and that's what this one is. So I could read those to and the Ugly Duckling. And like I said, you could just cut them out and make your own little storybook there. So I'm in no rush to do that. And then the goats. So I thought that was a really nice 2 books. And yes, I plan on cutting them up eventually. I might read them to my grandkids first. So that was my library trip. And then I'm going to share with you, because I've had this for quite a while, some of this stuff. I've got several hauls that I can do, but I just want to go back and show you. Sorry, I'm trying to get it. I apologize. I just figured I would do this in the same haul. At Walmart. So that was the library. I pick up these sketchbooks. Pen Gear. Walmart's brand. 70 sheet sketch pad, has a nice plastic pocket here in the front. They're 8.5 inch by 11 inch. This is what I use for drawing and my glue booking. I like the spiral bound, but I do my glue booking in here, so they're about $3 and something, less than $4. So I picked up a couple of those a while back. I've got a few empty ones, but since I was there, I got them. Then I also got these one subject notebooks, which these I used to have. I have a whole bunch of things like this. I would start doing my Bible study and I would just write in them. So I don't know if I'm going to use them for that or if I'm going to use these for glue booking, for separate little, like one thing, you know, like animals, or well, I got one for animals that I've got, but so I haven't decided on these what I'm going to use them for, but I did grab those because they were like 10 cents, 50 cents. I can't remember. Like I said, it's been quite a while since I bought these. And the other thing I got was paper copy. 500 sheets, 20-pound weight, 92 bright. This is just the Walmart brand. It used to be about 500 sheets, 8.5 inch by 11 inch. They used to be like $3 or whatever, but it's gone up, so they're about 4 something for that. I don't have my receipt. I can't tell you the exact. Now, the other thing I did get were these sketch pads. And actually, this is a different haul, but it is Walmart. So, if you go to your Walmart right now and go down where their pens and pencils and Crayola and all of that is, these were on the bottom shelf. At my Walmart, these are being clearanced out. And these are the medium weight acid free 18 inch width by 12 inch long. So to give you an idea, look here. It is bigger than this book. And so you can fold it over and do a big journal. And I have a journal that I'm working on that I needed big paper so I could use that. Sometimes I like making a journal and I like it to be bigger than the littler journals. So these were normally $6. They're clearancing them out for $4. So if you can find any of these at your Walmart, like I said, we're 6, clearancing for 4. So if you can grab even one of these, it's a great deal. Price-wise, and you get 50 sheets. And like I said, I had copy paper just kind of stocking up stuff before. Oh, well, I have it because while I can, on a few extra things. The other thing I did grab is this unflavored gelatin. Now, this used to be, a couple bucks. Now, this was almost like $4 for the generic brand. $2.97, I think. Sorry, I'm not remembering my prices very well, but I grabbed 3. It has 4 0.2 ounce, 0.25 ounce pouches. So you get 4 pouches. Oops, let me get it in the screen there so you can see it. Sorry, I've got my tablet with a new folder set up. If you've seen my Amazon, I got that and the light on, so I apologize if any glare. But it's unflavored gelatin, Walmart brand. Maybe you can find it cheaper at Fry's or somewhere else, but that's what it is. I already have some, but I did get some more of this glycerin, 99.5. Oh, I can't say that word. 6 fluid ounces glycerin, clear. Like I said, that's the glycerin. And let me see if I can do where you can see it without the glare, hopefully. So I got 3 of those. And I got 3 bottles of this, but I already have some. And I know I have some gelatin, and it didn't cost me this much, but I don't know where it's at. That's why I bought some more. And glycerin is also good for other things. Putting on your feet for your skin when you got dry skin on your feet. Many uses for glycerin. But I wanted to show you that you can take glycerin and this unflavored gelatin and water. Some people put a little bit of alcohol. You mix it together. And that's what I did. I had messed mine up, but I made a new one. I melted it back down. I'm going to, hopefully soon, I'm going to make another one. I'm going to make a small one. That's why I got that. But this is my jelly plate I made. I got this from Hobby Lobby. And I'll show you this when I do the video. But you can see this jelly plate. Like I said, it hasn't been used yet. I got it on a piece of plastic and some cardboard. So I'm going to do some gel printing. But yeah, so this is what I did. This is all it is, and it's about a 1/4 inch thick. So I'm going to do some jelly plate prints. Oh, I guess I'm going to have to take that off of there. I didn't realize I put it on the wrong side. Those crinkles are the plastic that I forgot, the little thin plastic I forgot to take. And then I don't know if this is a good thing, but I did cover it because I don't want stuff to mess it up, and it sits in my drawer over here. and I got stuff stacked on it. So that is something that I'm going to do soon. Some gel prints. I think I've got everything done. I've got my one gel plate I bought, but that's what I'm going to do with this. I'm going to make a 5x7, and I'll show you the tray I bought to use for that. So that's what I bought there, and so that is my Walmart haul and my library trip. And so I want to thank you for taking the time watching my videos, and I will be making another Dollar Tree haul and a Hobby Lobby. So hit the thumbs up and like, subscribe, leave a comment, any of that, and come back and watch my other hauls. I don't know when I'll get them up, but like I said, I got some stuff from Hobby Lobby. Haven't found the one thing that I was searching for. It hasn't been marked down yet. And I got some Dollar Tree stuff. So thank you for watching. Hope you guys have a wonderful weekend. God bless you. Bye.